right. Well, hey everybody, it's GrimmGreen from GrimmGreen.com back here today, and today is Thursday, which means it is vlog day. Thank you so much for joining me again here in the Vape Lair for another vlog. And famous last words, I'm going to try to keep this vlog a little shorter than the other vlogs. Although people keep saying, oh, I wish your vlogs were longer. I wish your vlogs were longer. And I'm like, no one wants to watch a 2-hour long vlog. It's just not going to happen. Nobody wants to listen to a 2-hour GrimmGreen fake pseudo podcast. This program is also available on SoundCloud. Of course, there's always a link in the description. So first things first, let me get my vlog notes out here. But I had a couple of problems / run-ins with YouTube. They did some copyright, not they, but someone did a copyright claim against my channel on a couple different videos. And it turns out it's because of not just the music that I play in the vlog. Priestess was the last one. I guess Priestess is too popular, and my video got flagged. And so now you can't watch these. You can't watch my last vlog, and you can't watch a couple other vlogs in Germany or in somewhere else in the country. So I apologize. In fact, Flo from Svoimesto, he's like, dude, I can't watch your vlog. He's like, is there a workaround for this? I'm like, no, there's not. It's just YouTube hates me, and now I can't play music in my vlog. So unfortunately, the music portion will be going away. I don't know how many people are upset about that. I'm upset about that because music is something that I like to talk about. Maybe I could just recommend bands without actually playing them to you, but that would be dumb. We're gonna see what we can do. I might just stick to like independent bands or Vapers bands or something like that. We might be able to work something out with the music. But yeah, so no more of that. In fact, no more fancy grindhousey intro except for the one that I made. I can't use the tiger or the lion that's age restricted, and I can't use the can't use that anymore because that also by the Weinstein Company. They saw my YouTube and they filed a copyright claim against it, and that's why you couldn't watch the last video in Europe or Germany or anything like that. But what do we do? What do we always do? We press on, we make more vape videos. First thing I want to start off with before we get to any shoutouts is a beer because it's slowly getting warmer. I believe this beer came from Warmouse, but I'm not 100% sure. Stone. We've been on a bit of an IPA kick lately, and I figured we did the Heady Topper, we did the Pliny the Elder, and now we're going to do the Stone Ruin 10 IPA, which, from what I understand it, is kind of just their anniversary version of their Ruination IPA, which I've never had, and my buddy Brandon, whom we call Meat, he says that it's no good. He did, however, enjoy the Heady Topper, and he also enjoyed the Doucheburger or the Duchess or whatever Ruby Roo brought over. He got a bottle of it, and he loved it. We're going up to Tahoe tomorrow, and we're going to drink some more beer and have dinner on the beach, just me and Meat. It's going to be romantic. Of course, I'm joking. A bunch of people from work. I believe this place that we're going has Pliny on tap, which, that just makes me so happy on the inside of my guts. But we're going to open this Stone Ruin 10 IPA. I don't know. It smells like Heady Topper. It smells like an IPA in that it smells like herbalness. I don't know much about this. It's got a 96% world-class rating on Beer Advocate, which I do have a profile on Beer Advocate, so feel free to follow me. I do reviews every once in a while on beers. We first released this decidedly indelicate beer in 2012 as Stone Ruination 10th anniversary to celebrate the 10th anniversary of our beloved Bitter Stone Ruination IPA. Stone Ruin 10 IPA uses the same reckless hoppy recipe as the 2012 release. Only the name has changed. We plan to unleash this bitteringly delicious hop monster upon the public annually from now on. We pack a whopping 5 pounds of hops into each barrel. Oh my gosh. I don't know if I'm going to like this. The results are glorious. I guess if you're an IPA guy, and you know what, I'm not an APA guy, and I've talked to a lot of people via messages, YouTube, private messages, and emails who also are like, thank you. I hate IPAs as well. You know, it's weird. There's this like division in the beer world of people who do and people who do not like IPAs. And there's like, I look on Beer Advocate, and there's people who review all these beers, and they're like the top reviewers on Beer Advocate, but they still don't like IPAs. I guess you don't have to be completely unbiased. You can say, I fucking hate IPAs, which is kind of what I do from time to time. So I'm just going to pour this. I'm going to try to get a little bit of a head on there so that I can follow Ruby Roo's advice and just drink through the head like a man. That's what she told me to my face. She said that to me. And how's that? How's that for a head on that Ruin 10 IPA? 10% alcohol. The bottle is very fancy. Amber was very impressed with the bottle, but I know she would not enjoy this beer at all. So, Ruin 10 IPA. Here's to you. Let's see how you stack up against Heady Topper and the Pliny the Elder. Holy crap. Oh my god. Very full body, very carbonated, very, very hoppy. Just hoppy in your mouth hole. Tastes like an IPA. I mean, it tastes like an intensely strong IPA. It's not actually entirely offensive. I'm not going to say that it's entirely offensive, Stone. It's actually... I think I like IPAs. It kind of... IPAs are one of those things like, big imperial stouts that I can't drink a big imperial stout every single day in the same way that I can't drink an IPA every single day. But as a nice change of pace, an IPA might be good. I've had some of the best in the world. I've had the best in the world. And the Stone Ruin 10 is... really IPA-y. It's really IPA-ish. 5 pounds of hops in each barrel. That is mental. That is mental. Thank you also to everybody who emailed me explaining what wet hopping and dry hopping is, because now I know that's how we learn things. We ask questions and share knowledge. And so a bunch of people emailed me and said, here's what wet hopping means. Here's how you do it. Warmouse, who I believe this beer came from, but I'm not 100% sure. Robin, are you 100% sure? He emailed me additionally and explained kind of the wet hopping versus dry hopping. Additionally, I don't have any of your homebrew left. He sent me some of his own homebrewed stuff, which was really good. It said on the label, really easy drinking, and it was. It wasn't like Bud Light easy drinking, but it was very nice flavor, very easy drinking. I had one today, actually, earlier. So moving forward, I would like to do some shout-outs. And this is one of those questions that comes up a lot is, that green Grimm head that I use basically everywhere. It's my avatar on every forum. It's my Facebook profile picture. It's my YouTube profile picture. That green, smiling, I got an e-cig in my mouth picture. Well, a fan drew that for me. And this fan also happens to be an insanely talented artist. He goes by the name Link. He has linksartworks.com, and I'll post a link to it in the description in case you're looking to get anything like super crazy airbrushy looking done. He's got a whole portfolio of stuff, lists of people that he's worked with, and he's just a fantastic artist. That GrimmGreen head that I use everywhere, I've been using it for years, goes all the way back to 2010. I was at the very, 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 very first Vape Fest that ever happened. There were 4 vendors there. Vaporcast was recording their podcast there, which none of you will know who Vaporcast is. And we had a 50-foot by 50-foot room with tables, and that was it. That was my first vape meet. That was the first Vape Fest. People flew across country to get there, and it was a lot of fun. It was basically Vapers Forum people there, and it was one of my absolute fondest memories of any vape meet basically ever. It was just a wonderful meet, and I was at that vape meet, and he emailed that to me, and I saw it on my phone, and I was just floored. I was like, this is I'm going to use this everywhere. So Link, I can't even thank you enough for creating that for me. I absolutely love it. It's been crucial to me. I use it everywhere. And if you're sick of seeing it, then that's a bummer, because I'm going to continue to use it everywhere. It's my favorite thing that anybody has ever done for me. Link, thank you, linksartworks.com. I'll post a link in the description. Let me click over to my email, because I do have to wish someone happy birthday. Who is it gonna be? Robin emailed me and says, "Hey Grim, my husband is a loyal viewer of your videos and looks forward to Thursdays as much, if not more, than he does Fridays when he punches out of work for the weekend. His birthday is coming up on July 29th. We just missed it. He never likes to party or draw any attention to himself, but it would mean the world to me if you could give him a shout out on your July 31st vlog." Unfortunately, Robin, that didn't quite happen. I'm a week behind. But here on August 7th, yes, Brandon will get a shout out. Mostly I want to see him crap himself when he do it. Did it happen? Did he crap himself? Pics, or it didn't happen? All joking aside, he quit smoking by vaping, converted me, and then my mother. He is quite active in making sure he is on top of all Michigan legislature, and I'm very proud of him. I would love to have his birthday acknowledged by someone he admires. Thank you for making him laugh and giving him a mental time out from our crazy family. 3 boys under 10 years old. Brandon, you're a wonderful man. Much thanks and happy vaping, Robin. Robin, yes. So here you go. Here's your shout out, Brandon. Happy freaking birthday. I'm sorry it's almost 2 weeks late. To be fair, Robin did email me way back in July 24th, and it didn't quite make it into the last vlog just because of time and stuff like that, but I want to make it a point. Wish you happy birthday. Thank you so much for watching. I'm really glad you enjoy the videos. I love doing the vlogs, and the vlogs are kind of hit and miss sometimes. It seems like a lot of people really like it, and then some people just like the double feature, which is fine. You know what I mean? Like, that's why I do both, to give someone something to watch. Thursdays are my favorite day as well. So there you go. Thank you, Robin, and thank you, Brandon. Happy birthday. I hope you had a good birthday. Go watch your kids and stop shitting in your pants. I didn't say that. Your wife said that. Kenneth, another fella named Kenneth, emailed me. He said, "I know you receive a good amount of shout-outs. Shout-out requests, but the city of Mobile, Alabama, surprisingly has an ever-growing vape community. We have meets every Sunday. If you could give a shout-out to our Facebook group, the Mobile Vapers group, it would be greatly appreciated. If you are busy, I do understand, but at least mention the importance of these types of groups everywhere. I did not know that Mobile had such a huge community until we started this group, and that's what it's all about, helping the smokers make the switch and uniting together as one big community." Kenneth, I could not agree with you more. So huge shout out to the Mobile, Alabama Vapers group, the Mobile Vapers group on Facebook. I will try to track down a link. I will try to put it in the description, but you're absolutely right. The importance of local groups is crazy, because I live in a very, very small town. I live in the capital of Nevada, Carson City, Nevada. Very small population, very spread out. We do have a very large prison, though, if you're into that. But we have a local shop here that I love, that's run by my good friends Chad and Nina and Shelly, who I just love them to death. And we had our first meet back in February, I think it was, and same thing. I was wicked surprised. I didn't think anybody would be there. I just thought it was going to be me and then the staff, Nevada Vapor Supply, just standing around going, "Hey, it's a cool store." And they do have a cool store, but a ton of people came. A ton of people from where I work came. A ton of people just around. They all came to the meet, and we try to meet, fairly regularly. We just had VaporCon West in Reno, and all of the local vapors that go to the Nevada Vapor Supply meets, they were all at VaporCon West, and it was just fun, just good people. So even if you don't think there is anybody in your area who vapes, just throw a vape meet. Just find a local store, put out some flyers, put the word out on Facebook, and see who shows up, because you could be surprised and you could make friends, lifelong friends within the community. You're absolutely right, Kenneth. So here's to you. Okay, I have 2 more shout-outs to do. 2 more shout-outs. And let me just say, yes, the amount of shout-outs I get is... shout-out requests I get is staggering. It is staggering. Whoops. Everybody wants a shout-out. And I try to do my best to do shout-outs. I love giving shout-outs to, like, local vape groups like that. I love giving shout-outs to other vapors on YouTube. I love giving shout-outs to, like, local brick-and-mortar stores, or, you know, hey, we just opened our store in Nashville, and here's what we do. I can't accommodate everybody, and I try to. I shouldn't be saying this, but I'm a very sentimental person. You can tug at my heartstrings quite easily, and so, I just go by gut instinct. Like, am I going to give this person a shout out? I'll do my best. It might not happen. It might happen. So it's kind of always going to be a surprise. Second to last shout out. Hello, my name is Taryn. I'm a veteran of the military. I've been deployed all over the world, and I was a smoker. But through vaping, I've been able to stop smoking and don't regret it at all. But enough about that. I'm emailing you to let you know I'm in Afghanistan right now as a civilian contractor, and the unit I'm here supporting, the 159th CAB Combat Aviation Brigade. God, that sounds cool. Part of the 101st Airborne is full of vapors, and everyone here is very thankful for your videos. For the videos you post. They give us plenty of new ideas and great advice for juice, mods, and atomizers. So not only from myself, but from all the guys here at FOB Frenty, we say thank you for what you do for us and the rest of the vaping community. Taryn, it's my pleasure. Getting emails like this is really what motivates me to keep going. It's not new and exciting vape gear. It's not sick new builds. It's not wicked atomizers. It's not, now there's fucking 80 amp batteries. All that is fun. All that is fine. All that is part of the hobby. But when I get a very heartfelt email saying that this Combat Aviation Brigade, part of the 101st Airborne, is full of vapors because they like watching my videos, that makes it all worth it, quite honestly. That motivates me to keep doing what I'm doing, regardless of my popularity, of, anything else. That's what motivates me. So thank you, Taryn, for sending me that very, very nice heartfelt email. Last but not least, this is a shout out to a brick and mortar store. It says, "Hey Nick, my name is Jesse. First off, I'd like to say that I've been subbed forever now, and I'm still loving your vids to this day." Awesome. Very cool. Anyways, I'm recently a shop owner. And I'm really excited about it, but my issue is getting the name out there. We have no negative reviews, but we just can't get people into the shop, and it's killing me. See, that's such a bummer. I would never want to ask for stuff like this, but if you could help put the word out, I would be so happy. We are a new shop in Bethany, Oklahoma. Listen up, people in Bethany, Oklahoma. Which there are a lot of shops, and we are trying to do things a little bit different, spread the word on the FDA bans, promote battery safety, and keeping people first. Not saying that all the shops don't do that, but you know how it is with some shops. We have a Facebook and Twitter and Instagram and website, all under Black Dog Vapes. So if you ever have time in any way possible, I'd love to get some help. Keep up the vids. Thanks for all the info over the years. Yeah, absolutely, Jesse. Black Dog Vapes is... Hi, Jam Attack. Let me finish off this shout out. Jam Attack. Yes, if you're in the Bethany, Oklahoma area, there is a shop, Black Dog Vapes, run by Jesse. Go say hi. Sounds like it's a highly decent shop. I've obviously never been there, but yeah, absolutely. And Jesse, if you ever want to talk wholesale, I know some people who have juice that you could carry in your shop over there in Bethany, Oklahoma. Yeah, so that's what I got. That's what I got for shout outs. See, Jam, you're just in time for first impressions again.
I'm not doing it.
Okay, well, let's pause first impressions real fast. Let's talk about how we had to drain the pool today.
Because of the amoebas.
Because of the amoebas. So they're not amoebas, it's bacteria. And we had the filter going, and we had chlorine tablets floating around, like in the little chlorine carrier, but it wasn't enough to keep like algae from growing on the bottom of the pool. And I went swimming in it last week. In fact, I went swimming in it today, kind of.
Duck, it's gross. It has to go.
It doesn't have to go. We're just going to clean it and reposition it.
Oh, that's cute. You really think that?
That is what we're doing.
You really want to pay all that money to have that $72 pool put up?
Fuck yeah, I do. I love that pool, and I'm sentimental about that pool.
Us thousands of dollars with the contractor to do that for a $72 pool.
All we have to do is level the ground. That's all we have to do.
That costs money.
Yeah, but not as much as like putting on a new deck or putting on like a slab of concrete or something.
I know, but we're doing that too.
Well, we got to do something. We got to keep the pool alive. We got to keep the dream alive.
How about we just get a little pool?
No. Big pool. That pool is perfect pool. In fact, all we have to do is go to the store and get like a tarp and cut it to a circle, and so we can have a pool cover on it so leaves don't fall in it.
Well, they make pool covers for it.
Okay, well then we'll buy a fucking pool cover for it. I'm determined. I'm bound and determined to keep that pool, honey. I love it. It's a little inflatable pool, but dude, I love it so hard.
Oh my gosh. We're going to have this beautiful new backyard with a white trash pool in it. Oh my god. Well, we can talk about it.
I don't know what you want from me. I think it'll be great. I love that pool.
You've only swam in it like 5 times.
So, 5 times is a lot of times. It's a great pool.
With the amoebas. You probably have an amoeba penile infection.
No, I don't have an amoeba penile infection. Where do you come up with this stuff? Makes no sense. It just amoeba penile infection is not a thing. First of all, I'm not swimming in the Amazon. I'm not getting like parasites swimming up my little pee hole.
I bet there is.
I bet there's not.
Look at it there.
There's only leaves and anyway, we're draining the pool right now. It's been draining for a couple hours. It's draining right now. What we're gonna do is wrap it up, put it in storage.
In the shed.
In the shed, unfortunately. But next summer at VaporCon West 2015, we're gonna have everybody back over again, and we're getting in that fucking pool. We're gonna have a level yard, and we're gonna have the pool all ready to go. We have to
Josh has to do. I like it when the other guys do the work.
Yeah, Josh and Matt, who are just wonderful people. Do we gush about them enough? Like in every fucking vlog. They helped.
Hashtag Little Lip Club.
Hashtag Little Lip Club. Hashtag Josh is hot. Hashtag Tooth Hole.
Oh my god.
Oh my god. They helped set it up, and they actually did like 90% of the work.
90? They did 100%.
No, I helped.
Oh.
I helped some.
You were sitting in the pool. I had to yell at you to get you to help them.
I helped them. I helped them plenty. They know I helped them. Right, Matt? Didn't I help? I helped a little bit.
You didn't help at all. You were no help.
I was help.
Oh, chicken.
I was help. Gypsy doesn't like being on my desk, honey.
Then why is her tail wagging so much?
Because she's nervous.
Look at how happy she is.
Everybody's got to see Gypsy in every freaking blog, and that's okay. Every vlog, or if you're Kevin from Vapers Place, it's a vlog. He calls it a vlog. In fact, Dino constantly tries to correct him and say vlog, but he still continues to say vlog.
Well,
shout out to Kevin from Vapers Place for putting on an excellent program every week. I absolutely love listening to it. Additionally, he's working for CJ now. He's working for Vaping Monkey.
Oh, really?
Yeah, Vaping Monkey's like the man. And when you work for the man, then you work for the man.
I think the pool is going to be done tonight.
Okay, then we'll take care of it tomorrow, honey. We have plans tomorrow.
I don't want to. I'm so antisocial.
No, we're going. We're going out to dinner with my friends from work.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. We're going to go up to Tahoe. The restaurant is right on the beach. This is the restaurant that if everybody was here an extra day that I wanted to take everybody to. Because it's beautiful. It's the Beacon. It's on the beach. It's right on Lake Tahoe. They have great beers and great food. And they have rum runners. And you like rum.
But I hate running.
Yeah, you don't have to run when you drink it. That's not a rule of a rum runner. You don't order a rum runner and then run with it. That'd be dangerous.
Listen, it's not that I don't like your friends from work.
You don't even know my friends from work. All you know is Meat and Holiday.
I know. The thing is,
Clint Mo's going to be there. Brent is going to be there. Morgan's going to be there.
I just don't like people in general.
It's weird that you're so antisocial and I'm so social. Like, all I want to do is hang out with everybody all the time.
And all I want to do is sit in my house by myself.
Yeah, and eat your lean cuisine.
Hey, lean cuisine
Rigatoni.
is really good. Don't judge my lean cuisine.
I would never do that. I would never judge your lean cuisines. All right, honey, well, I'm going to do some first impressions.
Oh, man, you really were serious cutting me short.
I'm not cutting you short on purpose. I am. I'm cutting her short on purpose.
I'm going to have my own vlog.
Okay, start your own vlog.
Jam vlog. You know what?
Jam attack? What?
Everybody, stop calling me Jam.
Can they call you Jam Attack?
No, they can call me Amber because that's my name.
Amber Ray Green.
No, that's not my name.
Amber Ray Johnson.
That is my name.
Roanoke, Virginia.
That is where I am from in my life. But
So
stop calling me Jam because it's really weirding me out, y'all.
Well, it's not weird. You're a Jam Attack. Then I shouldn't have called it Jam Attack. I should have called it Amber Attack.
Yeah, you really screwed up.
It's my fault that people call you Jam. Don't blame them. Blame me.
I'm blaming you.
Okay,
I'm
then
just correcting them so that they know better. Y'all don't call me Jam. That's like me calling you Honey Bear.
Honey Bear?
Or Pookie.
Who calls Pookie? You're thinking of Schmoopy from Seinfeld.
First of all, Seinfeld sucks.
What? No, Seinfeld is next to The Simpsons. The Seinfeld is one of the greatest shows to ever grace television.
I hate both of those shows so much.
Here's how television goes. Simpsons, number 1 of all time, and if you argue with me, I will arm wrestle you. Seinfeld, number 2 of all time. Gets a little shady after that. Gets a little hazy after that. Because there's new shows like Sons of Anarchy and The Walking Dead, which are amazing. And The League. Oh my God, watch The League, please. Watch The League so we can use their slang, so we can call people frittatas.
Doug, Seinfeld and Simpsons suck. I get it. Well, people like it.
We just got divorced, so that's fine.
I dare you. Now, Friends, I really enjoyed Friends, which came on before Seinfeld.
Friends did not come on before Seinfeld.
Yes, it was Friends at 8, Seinfeld at 8:30.
I know, but Seinfeld's been around longer than Friends.
Whatever. So is Frasier probably, but who likes Frasier? Nobody.
Some people like Frasier. I don't want to make fun of Frasier fans. If they like Frasier, then they like Frasier.
I'm just saying, Friends over Seinfeld, and nothing even compares to the idiocy that is The Simpsons.
I love The Simpsons. I'm going to get them tattooed on me.
No, I don't think you will.
I think I am. That's what this arm is going to be. Simpsons.
I thought that arm was going to be Spider-Man or Superman or...
I was thinking about Batman, but... Oh, look at my guns. Watch out, JTJuice, man. I'm going to rock your socks off.
What are you trying to show them?
Just my guns. All right, honey, I'm going to do some
cute.
first impressions. I'm going to do some first impressions now, okay?
Okay, let me just watch you do it. Look at this little dog.
No, because you're going to be interruptive.
Interruptive is not a word.
Yeah, interruptive.
Okay, say goodbye to your aunt.
It's like when your teacher would say you're being interruptive in class.
No, you're interrupting.
You're being interruptive.
Interruptive is not a word.
Interruptive is a word.
You tried to tell me that leisure was a word.
It's just a way to pronounce it. British people say leisure.
It's leisure.
At your leisure. They say leisure. James Bond says leisure.
I didn't realize you were so British.
I'm not. I'm more British than you are.
Well, yeah, because I'm from the sticks.
Yeah, exactly. My heritage goes back to Scotland. I'm basically best friends with Todd.
Oh God, Scotland just reminds me of bagpipes, and bagpipes make me want to kill myself.
I love bagpipes more than I love any other instrument ever.
Oh my God, they are the worst sound.
No, it's wonderful.
It's like nails.
God, I love bagpipes. I love bagpipes. You need to get out of here before we start arguing.
This show makes us argue.
This show makes us argue.
Okay, I'm not gonna go, but
Okay,
it's
honey.
because I decided to, not because
Well, thank you.
are not giving me an option. But listen, oh God.
I'm going to do some first impressions and continue drinking this Stone Ruin 10. We're going to have grilled cheese sandwiches for dinner.
Are you making them? Because I'm not.
I'll make them.
Because I just had some what? Roasted pine nut hummus.
Hummus. Do the hummus dance.
Hummus dance.
Okay. So yeah, we're going to get into some first impressions now.
First impressions.
This Ruin 10 is kind of growing on me, which is weird. People. All right, so yeah, we're going to do some first impressions right now. The first thing I have to first impressionate... Oh, shoot. I don't have it. Hang on. Yeah. This. Do you see this right here? This right here. Oh, God. Look at it. Just look at it. Look at this. This is just VaporFlask porn. This is the VaporFlask. The gentleman, and I'm going to call him a gentleman because he was nothing but a gentleman. He contacted me via Facebook. The guy's name is Charlie. Charlie makes these, and it's the VaporFlask. So what is this? This is messing up my pop filter. This is a DNA 30 device. I have it in stealth mode right now, and I'll explain why I have it in stealth mode. I'm going to take it out of stealth mode, just for the sake of this video, so you can see the display a little bit. The display kind of is in a fantastic place, but it points right at your face, and 90% of the time... Oh, whoops. 2, 3, 4, 5. 90% of the time, I don't even notice. I don't even care. I can sit on the couch and watch movies. I can sit here and watch YouTube videos. I can reply to emails and just vape it. But I noticed the other day when I was driving in my car at night, Amber and I went on a sushi date. And driving back home, it was dark in the car, and every time I pressed this button, that light was in my face. It was like, not as bad as like the Beast Box dance rave light, but it's still shockingly light. In a completely dark car at night, this was shining in my face. And I found it a bit disorienting. So, no big deal. I just put it into stealth mode. This is really the only place for this display on this mod. That's the only place that makes sense. Maybe on the bottom, but no, because you can just look at it. Everything you need is right there. You can press the button, you can adjust the wattage up and down, and it's right here. It's right in your face. So obviously this is designed to look like a flask. It's bent. It's got a USB charging port right here. It's got the wattage up and down buttons. It's got the fire button over here. The fire button is clicky, which is fantastic. And it's a very short throw click. It's like click. And it's not those annoying like Hannah style buttons where it like kind of digs into your finger. It's very round. It's very soft. I'm kind of having a little bit of a love affair with this device. I've got it currently on my K-Fun. I've got my K-Fun currently on it, which needs to be refilled. For those listening on SoundCloud, I'm sorry, I was vaping. I have 18 milligram juice in here, and that's how I rock my K-Fun. Any other device, if I have this Panzer, which there's going to be a review for later, authentic Panzer. Grand Vapor Station sent this up my way. With the tugboat, this is 6 milligram skull and crossbones. This is my beer drinking juice. Six milligram is perfect in a dripper. Sometimes 12, usually 6, sometimes 3. In a K-Fun, I have to do 18. That's just what I like. I like that throat hit. And there was a discussion the other day on Reddit about throat hit. Like, why do people like throat hit? Well, that's from the old school days. Once upon a time, the way that you felt satisfaction from vaping was through that throat hit. When you take it into your mouth and go and pull it into your lungs and you feel it just knock you in the back of your throat, it's freaking wonderful. High Nick Juice does it, and I love it. Back to this mod. It fits in your hand like you can't imagine. You just hold it like this. You see this curvature right here? This curve on the top? That just goes right into your palm, and you just hold it. If you're left-handed, same thing, goes into your palm, but you have to press the button with your thumb. And it's hilarious because the other night I couldn't find this. I've been taking this with me everywhere, literally everywhere. This is one of those mods that I'm having a bit of a love affair with. I love the shape of it. I love the design of it. It feels nice. It feels like super high quality. I can't even express right now how much I'm loving this mod. There's two 18650s on the inside. Right now it's not user serviceable, but evidently maybe in the future he's going to add a user serviceable battery so you can take off the bottom. I don't care. I like box mods that just charge. And I would call this a box mod, kind of. I don't know what I would call this. It's a box mod. It has batteries inside and you charge it via USB. It's a box mod, but it's so unlike any other box mod. I'm just loving it. And it's funny because the other night I was looking for this and I couldn't find it anywhere. Like, I could not find it. And I'm like, did I leave it at the sushi place? No, I don't think I left it in the sushi place. Let me go check the car. It wasn't in the car. Oh, let me go check my office. It's not in my office. It's not where I usually put my mods. I left it in the bedroom. But the problem is I went into my bedroom and it was dim lighting. And all I saw was this. And that, in dim lighting, just looks like a tube mod. I'd go into my bedroom, I'd be like, nope, that's a tube mod. And I didn't see it. It looked like a freaking tube mod. The curvature of this is 22 millimeters, which perfectly matches the curvature of the K-Fun. In fact, from certain angles, like I was holding it like this, it just looks like a tube mod, except there's another 18650 here. It's obviously there will be a full YouTube video for this later, but I just wanted to put it out there. I am loving my VaporFlask, so thank you, Charlie. Thank you so much, Charlie. I know that VapeRev is going to be selling these, Vape Revolution, and I'll put a link to their shop in the description. They don't have them in stock right now. It's not even released yet, but when they are in stock, they will be at VapeRev. So I'll have a link in the description to them. So far, freaking loving this. It's just fantastic. So the next mod I have to talk about isn't the Panzer, although Grand Vapor Station sent me an authentic Panzer, and right away I noticed, holy crap, this is so much better than the clone. That clone I have sucks the worst thing that you could imagine sucking. It's just, think of the worst thing you could suck, and that would be what that clone sucked. The authentic Panzer, holy crap, so much better. I've just been rocking it with a tugboat. This tugboat is kind of a staple for me now. I just use it all the time. And like I said, I got the Vigilante Skull and Crossbones, and I just kill it every time. And this is my beer, drinking beer. Got the Craving Vapor tugboat on there. It's fantastic. Vapers. No big deal. Next thing I wanted to talk about wasn't the Panzer, it's this. This came from OKC Vapes. This is the El Gigante. And I've learned that the name might possibly be ironic because it's tiny. This is a 26650 mod, and it's tiny. So they took it upon themselves, which I think is just fantastic, to put, see, it says Grimm on the top and green on the bottom, and then there's like a fist with a lightning bolt, and then like a Kerry King fucking Slayer BC Rich guitar on there. And they just put that on there, and I thought, wow, that's cool as hell, and I'm leaking juice all over the place. I have it topped right now with the Patriot. running very, 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 very low on coils. And the only reason I'm doing that is because I also got these Panasonic GCR legitimately 50 amp batteries. These are 26650s. I found this deal on Vapor Joe's, and I just went to eBay and bought a couple pairs. GCR Panasonic 26650A unprotected batteries. But yeah, this mod, this El Gigante, and I'm running it with, like I said, the super low on coils. Let me just have another one here. Nope. Weakest dragon ever. Is kind of unique because it's so small. Do you see how small this is? Even compared to the Panzer. The Panzer, which is an 18650 mod, is taller than this El Gigante. It's small. It's wicked small for a 26650 mod. And I just proved to you that there is, in fact, a 26650 battery in here. The button sits flush. It's flush with the bottom, and it can unscrew using these little nubbins on here. The button comes out, and it's all threaded, so you can have it, I mean, if you want it to, sure, have it come out. I don't know. That's your contact right there. You see this? Flush button. It's printed on there. It says Wu-Tang House of Mods, number 380, limited. I always ask for number 42 in everything I do. In fact, my VaporFlask is, you can't see that. It's version 1, number 42. I got number 42. Eat that, girl from Craving Vapor, whose name I can't remember, who has the Don't Panic Hexome with number 42 on it. I got number 42 VaporFlask. Button goes in, sits flush with the bottom. You just finger press it in till it's like right there. Look at that. And it's a nice, soft, easy throw. You can use one finger to press it. Oh, it's fantastic. There's no sound. There's no crunchiness. It does have that stupid adjust the screw thing to take up for battery slack. But it's got an interesting top cap in that the whole thing kind of comes out. See this brass part? I don't want to try to zoom in on it. Do you see this brass part? That goes in this hole. That's the top cap. So if I put this battery in here and just put this top cap on here, you're going to see a big hole right there. That's the battery right there. And so you adjust for your atomizer by just screwing this copper brass, I think it's brass, on here. And you screw it on. You make sure it's nice and flush. You adjust it. Screw it out. Right? Screw it in. That's the way this thing works. Nope, it's pressure. Let's try this. Let's just try this. I'm feeling frisky. Yeah, it's pressure. So watch when I screw on. Hopefully you'll be able to see this screw come outward when I screw on this Patriot version 2 rebuildable atomizer. Yep, coming out. It's going out. It's out. Oh, it's all the way out now. And that's how you adjust it. You press it back in, and then you make sure your atomizer is flush on there. Then when you screw this on, this screws in and basically just touches the battery. Boom. Works. Patriot version 2 is kicking ass in there. I have the Epic Clouds and Amber Juice Donut Pounder, which is also kind of my other beer vape that I like to do. And so I don't want to let you in on a super secret project. But I have asked Ruby Roo, my dear friend Ruby Roo, to help me put together a vaping / beer tasting sort of infographic, I guess. I kind of just wanted to, because people ask me, what amber juice do you vape when you drink beer or when you drink cocktails? And so I'd like to put together like an infographic of what amber juices pair well with what different types of beers, like what goes with an IPA, what goes with a Belgian Abbey. That's something that's hopefully going to come up soon in the pipeline, if Ruby Roo says yes. She hasn't said yes yet, but I know she's busy being a rock star, playing hand percussion like shakers. But yeah, El Gigante. And it's a little bit of graphics on there, but holy crap, it's a 26650 mod that's leaking juice all over the place because Well, that's because I overdripped and because the Patriot has gigantic air holes. The Patriot version 2, which I was talking about in my last vlog, is available from Delaware Vapor and Local Vape. I'll try to track down links for those and put them in the description. I don't believe they're in stock at Local Vape, but they are in stock at Delaware Vapor. Pardon me. Robin, did you even hear that? Nope. Loving it. Loving this El Gigante mech mod. Absolutely freaking loving my VaporFlask. Love it. Love it. Love it. Thank you, Charlie. Thank you, OKC Vapes. I'll post links in the description to the VapeRev site, but they won't have them in stock. But I will post a link in the description to the El Gigante site. El Gigante on OKC Vapes. And obviously, I'll have a full video for both of those mods much later down the road. We do have some time. I would like to answer some viewer mail. Viewer mail. All right. Well, our first email tonight comes from a fella named Zach. He says, "Hey, Nick, I went to the Warp Tour today in Columbia, Maryland, Tuesday. As with any music festival, there were copious amounts of cigarettes being smoked. However, I was astounded and happy to see how many people were vaping. I saw many box mods, mechs, and even a few egos, maybe a cigar-like or two. I was just wondering if you could give a shout-out to all the vapors that attended just for being awesome and staying off the cancer sticks, even when surrounded by them. Obviously, I saw more than a few awesome metal bands. Here are some that I definitely recommend you checking out. Unfortunately, Zach, I can't play music anymore in my vlog. The Ghost Inside... that sounds like something I'd be into, but I can't play it. I can't play it on the vlog.
Make a video.
Oh, shut up. Why are you so loud, Ad? Let's just listen to it. Let's just listen to it really quietly and see what the Ghost Inside has to say. It's kind of cool. They're on Epitaph, so I certainly can't turn this up too loud because Epitaph will get to me and flag my videos. Okay, I'll have to check out the Ghost Inside as well as Parkway Drive later. Parkway Drive is actually an Australian band, and they're my favorite metal band at Warped Tour. So yeah, absolutely. If you were in Columbia, Maryland on Tuesday when the Warped Tour was there and you were vaping, big ups to you. I think that's awesome. And it's sometimes hard when you're making that transition into vaping to actually like vape instead of smoke when you're around cigarettes. I mean, the first time that I took my e-cig or whatever, my old 901 kit to Las Vegas, it was a struggle to keep using that 901 kit instead of just grabbing a pack of cigarettes. So I admire that. I do have another email for the... oh no, I think I've lost it. Mike? Nope, that's not Mike. I already answered him. Oh, shoot. Where is it? iTaste SVD. That's right. Kevin, I've been using my iTaste SVD with an iClear 30 and the light is red even with a new battery. What should I do? I don't know. The best thing to do right now would be to contact Innokin. They do stand behind their products, and they may be able to tell you what's going on or what's not going on. My first inkling is that you might need a brand new battery. Batteries don't last forever. In fact, if you notice that your mech mod is slowly hitting worse and worse and worse and worse over time, you either have dirty contacts or you have a dying battery. You'll need to re-up on your batteries. They don't stay good and fresh and have the ability to hold a charge forever. They do eventually die. If it stays red and it's firing, then I would say maybe just keep using it. I mean, if it's giving you the wattage and voltage you need, what I would be interested in to see is if your battery lasts as long. That's a sure sign. If your battery's not as lasting as long, like I just said, you might need a brand new battery. Go buy a 2-pack of the Sony VTC4s and you should be all good to go on your SVD. But otherwise, Kevin, I would contact Innokin and see if this is a problem or if it's just sort of concentrated on you, which sucks. I don't think I have any other viewer mail. I thought I had another viewer mail. There might be one in the trash that I thought that I had already answered. Wet hopping, no. Vapers, blacked by YouTube, yep. Ba weep grana weep ninny bong. If you know what that is, tell me, because was I just showing everybody my belly? I don't think so. Shoot. I can't remember where my other one is. So we're just going to call it good. We're just going to call it done. Those are the 2 viewer mails. I wonder if there's anything on YouTube, but I don't think so. I did get a YouTube message from Das Just Mean. He messaged me after I messaged him first, but he messaged me. Let's just answer Austin really fast. Austin Miller, I hope you have time to look at this message. You probably get a punch, but I'm looking to buy a new mechanical mod. I was wondering if you give me some suggestions. There are a world of mechanical mods out there. Things like the Smoke-Tech Magneto exists. Things like the K100 exists. Check out Beyond Vape. They have the Sage mod, which is a very, very, very reasonably priced, nice, original non-clone mech mod. They also have the Beacon, which I know Suck My Mod just did a video for. My video won't be out for quite a while, but it is a top-notch, again, original non-cloned mech mod. The Beacon, those are both from beyondvape.com. Another fella, Joe, emails me and says, "You were right. The Nautilus Mini kicks ass." I won't steer you wrong. Nautilus Mini does kick ass. Finally, Todd, a lot of your intros, I see you vaping on some sort of mod that looks like one of 3 things. It has a small car battery attached to the bottom, a large drill battery attached to the bottom, or it just looks like Thors friggin' hammer. What is this thing you were vaping off of, and what video did you use this on? Well, Todd, you need to go back through my videos. That was from VaporCon 2. That was from the second VaporCon. epipe Mods was there, and they did this one-off Thors Hammer mod. It was variable voltage. It had a 510 atomizer on it, and it ran on 4 26650 batteries, I believe. Maybe it was just 2 26650 batteries. But it was an exact replica of Mjolnir, of Thors Hammer, and I'll post a link in the description to that video if you want to watch it. But yeah, it's a one-off thing that you can't buy, and it was a replica of Mjolnir, of Thors Hammer, which is fantastic. So I'm going to be done here. I don't see my email from That's Just Mean, and that upsets me very much because I read it. I told him that he did a really good job on the VP live show, and I wanted to call in, but I had to work that night. And he says, he emails me back and he says, "Oh, thanks. I was going to see if you wanted to sell t-shirts with my face on them on your website. I wasn't really happy with the VP live show because I ate a weed brownie right before it. And maybe it worked out for the best because they still think I'm fucked in the head, which is probably what I want." I'm not exactly sure where this is going either. Yeah, he's That's Just Mean. He's his own thing. He's the hero that vaping needs, but not the hero that vaping deserves. And he messaged me. Anyway, I feel nice. I feel good about that. I'm going to wrap this up. Hopefully it's not super, super long. Not sure what's coming up next week really at all. I think I have another Emit Vapor mod, and I believe I have the Asmodus AS Mod US atomizer, the 26650 atomizer. I might have that coming up. Yeah, I think that's what's coming up. I think I have pretty par for the course. I do have some other new stuff that I'm not going to talk about this week. I'm going to talk about it next week. But I did get some new mods and some new atomizers, and those will go in the first impressions next week. I wanted to focus on the El Gigante this week and the VaporFlask. But that's what I got since it's my hand. Thank you so much for watching, everybody. This is what I'm going to vape with. And as always, let's keep on vaping. fucking lovely. And look, I'm in this whatever. This guy, JTJuice, man, he called me out on YouTube, and I didn't think he was expecting me to say yes. So when I said yes, I think he was a little bit shocked and surprised at my accepting of his challenge. But I'm going to arm wrestle this joker at Vape Mania 14. This isn't something I was planning on doing. I was looking forward to enjoying the vape meet, and now I have to arm wrestle someone for what? For no reason. So don't go to bat for me. You know what I mean? If you're watching this, don't spit in his face, or if you see him at Vape Mania 14, don't call him names or call him out. I'll take care of it. He called me out, and I feel obligated to defend myself against his accusations. And if you listen to the TBA show podcast, you'll know that I was on there recently just kind of discussing this exact thing. So hopefully I'll see you at Vape Mania 14. There's a lot of people that are going to be there, and I'm really looking forward to meeting a lot of people there. There's a couple of people in particular that I'm going to get a little fanboy on, because I am a fan of Mooch and of Freeze and of Cheeksy, and who else is going to be there? Someone else is going to be there that I'm really looking forward to meeting. So that's what I got. Staying after the credits. It's all worth it. This is where the real infotainment happens, right here. I'm going to finish off this beer. I'm going to make some grilled cheese sandwiches. Thanks, everybody.